Oh, right, now back in. Shifty little dude in the corner.
Something I can help you with.
Do you like Santa Monica?
Guess.
How are you
I
doing?
don't see how that's any business of yours.
Sorry, didn't mean to
Goodbye,
intrude.
then.
Bye. Oh, no.
What'll it be?
Oh, smart. Are those
You're
rat
the health
trappers?
inspector.
Damn, and I'm going to shut this place down, maybe.
You know, at least the last health inspector had the decency to make it clear when he was asking for a bribe. Here's $50. I get to live the dream for another exciting month. Yay. What'll it be?
You ever see a pastor?
Is that a trick question?
Have you heard the term thin blood?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
Trying to remember where you had it.
I know I've heard that before.
Maybe a strange girl said it right lately?
Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Thanks a lot. I'm sure to do that. Phone. It's like, why would you have a phone right here between the two toilets? It could make more sense to have a phone over here or something. I don't know. And while that's at it, I'll see if he's got any jobs for us yet. Can't remember when his job becomes available.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime.
Hey there, what can I do you for?
Do you have any...
Nah, I already got a great one. But actually, I can't seem to find him right now, and it's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
Well, looks like the boards are letting up. Let's see.
Maybe I could find
Well,
them
I
for you
don't
instead?
feel right cutting costs and loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
Vigo. So, Vigo, why are you...
Sure, I suppose. But it may make it worth my while.
Great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in.
Sweet. Before... No. Let's get out of here. Skipping down the street. Alright, go outside. No, okay. Not yet. Just pretend I didn't do that. No, Batman! Batman. No. Yep. Ooh. What do we have here? Diary. I should sell some of those items I got before as well, tie irons and stuff. The good way to make sure I still have an influx of money.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I need stuff.
Alright, here's what we got today.
Yeah, and yeah, and no, that's right.
Thank you.
No other reason to go down at the moment. Just gonna go get that bat from the dead guy. You know, the place I completely raided. Never seen that happen before. So that's a little odd. Don't think there's any other weapons around, but I thought I might as well look. Got the money, got the kit. Yeah. That's all there is about it. Let's go. Oops. Sorry, shouldn't whistle while wearing a mic. Again, I do apologise about the really bad audio. I'm using a very old headset, and the mic on it isn't that great. I have to be like really heavily talking to even get a semi-decent audio. Which I suppose is my own fault in a way, but you know, still.
What's up?
Nothing. Goodbye. I wanted to see if I could do something there. And I'm gonna get rid of that. That an item I just picked up. Might always be good to keep a melee weapon on me, but considering these ones are the weakest ones and I can get money from it.
Thanks for coming
I'd prefer
back.
to
What
get
you
money from
need?
it.
Alright, here's what we got today.
Especially since they're plentiful in the game. Alright, that's done. Let's head out. Raunchy. Alright. Ring down there.
Check.
Like that.
Is this thing recording? God, I hate it.
And this book. Raise that. Raise my firearm skill.
Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee.
Can
follow
I
up on
blood
another
buff
lead
it?
I got too. I updated the files on the
No.
computer.
Let's increase my security skills then.
This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
No, okay, so I still can't get into that. Let's go, McGee. Key. Location. Alright, there we go. Let's continue on the story as well.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
Yeah.
Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
I did, here it
Oh,
is.
you're a lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
Yeah. So what's the story?
That astrolite? Twice as powerful as TNT. Instant demolition. Be on the other side of the world when you engage that timer. You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
Makes it sound like a nuke.
I heard a lot about that operation. Well, I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. But it'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types, and they're all packing. I don't know, maybe, there's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment. Tongue's
Why?
laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway,
Not
word is
personally.
Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Okay, where can I find her?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
Okay.
Who exactly?
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate LA, but what are you gonna do?
Okay.
Specifically?
Never mind. Let's go. Let's get in here. Still, I'm surprised with the amount of time it's taken that no one's actually noticed the puddles of blood or followed it to where it's leading. I mean, there's like literally police patrolling these entire like walkways, and no one's doing anything about it. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, we're going over to the tattoo parlor. Place is ringing. Hello?
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee?
He doesn't seem to be in at the moment.
Well,
can I help?
I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
No, actually, I'm
You
looking for him
are?
myself.
Isn't that a coincidence? Why are you looking for him?
I'm a cop on an investigation.
I see.
Could you answer a few questions for me?
I'd be delighted to. Why don't you come down to my office and we'll talk about it? I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbel's Prosthetics.
Sounds good. I'll be there soon. Do. Totally made that. Totally didn't land on it. Finally got the ability.
Yes, may I help you?
I could use some sunblock. Hello?
Yes, may I help you?
I'm on a blood drive. No? Nothing? Alright.
Yes, may I help you?
You spoke.
Oh, right, I'll buzz you in.
Thanks.
Hello! Welcome to Gimble's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here about the missing Mr. McGee, am I right?
Yeah, how did you know?
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimble. Stanley Gimble. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
Stan... Oh, that's a bit too soon. Please ignore that. Tell me about yourself,
Me?
Stan.
Oh, I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find themselves disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand, you might say. A leg up. Bloody clever, that one.
Okay, you seem disadvantaged yourself.
Oh, you mean the arm? Yes, that's an interesting story, if you've got the time for one.
I'd love to hear.
Well, you might say I have a certain love affair with the human anatomy. An obsession, really. Prosthetics seemed a natural occupation in which to, focus my enthusiasm, as it were.
Bit of a psychopath, aren't you? And your arm?
Well, I came to realize that I would never truly reach mastery in prosthetics without knowing what it was like to have to use one.
Wait, you didn't...
And so I decided, quite out of the blue actually, to cut off my own arm. My work, as you can well imagine, has quite improved since then.
Well, that's dedication?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah,
right,
that McGee.
right. Mr. McGee. Well, as I told you, he was supposed to show up a few days ago for a photography session. Reference for my work, that kind of thing.
And... he didn't show up.
No, he didn't. Earlier, I had asked him to take a few pictures of himself for my perusal. A sort of, resume, you might say. And that was the last I'd heard of him.
I see. Does the name Carlson ring a bell?
Carson? No. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, look. I know I've got some information on Mr. McGee back in my files. Do you want me to try and dig it up?
Yeah, that
Don't
sounds
mention
great.
it. Just wait here a moment, and I'll be right along.
Thanks.
Oh, you have such beautiful arms. I absolutely must have them.
What? Okay. Mannequin arms and other parts, $26.50. Whole mannequins on sale. Prosthetic limbs varies per customer. Crash test dummies, $4.50. Amputees must wait up front. A bit of a shady business. In the previous, some of the previous iterations, you can go in there, and it's got a little screen for the tattoo parlor. Anyway, take the blood pack, nice and juicy, and look, there's a camera. Oh, how lovely! All right. Good to see this little room where someone's been locked in before. Ooh, little bits of instructions on how to cut up a person. please. Another one, freshly bloodied. And let's maybe take out a weapon. I only have my gun at the moment, so I'm just going to quickly ready it up. Let's go use. Alright. Let's get my ability ready.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Who,
Oh,
Gimbal?
Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Okay, how do I open this door?
Hey, stop right there.
Go. Tried to feed on him. Took a bit more damage trying to do that than I thought I
Thanks,
would.
man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
You're Carlson, I take it?
Yeah, that's me. How did you know?
You just guess.
You did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He's got some work for you, actually.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
Oh, right. I understand. Well, I'll give him the bad
Thanks
news.
again. Don't worry, I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
Yeah, better come back with the police. And anything in here? No, nothing in here. No, cool. But yeah, old Stumpy in there. Do 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 do. Yoink, zip, bam, pow, clap. Oh, there's anything there? No, cool. Bam. So I'm just gonna drop that mission off, and I'm gonna check my. Actually, let's check what I've got at the moment. So I've improved my security. It's improved my appearance.
I don't think so.
Yeah, let's do that again. Sorry for the wasted time there. Let's go the other way. So I don't think I gained anything by going that way previously anyway. So Nox has disappeared, so that means another mission is available for me as well. Just want to use you to reason start that mission. See what Nox has to say for himself.
What's shaking? What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back? Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good. I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
Might be interesting.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter... Yeah, no... Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thanks. I suppose I can help you find this guy.
Great. Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and that, small-time stuff mostly.
Alright, about the pawn shop.
That's right. Mary Ann Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful. You're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me?
Yeah,
All right.
Is to scorn the Lord's love, the damn
It's gone.
Oh no, wouldn't like that, Queen. You next up for the needle? Hmm? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Jack. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
You
Right
offering?
down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, what'll it be?
How much?
If you have to ask.
Show me what you have.
No. Queen Bitch would say no to that. Now serving number 26.
And I'll leave it at that.
5.
Who are you?
You're getting sleepy.
I feel asleep.
Maybe it's one of these. No. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not working. I can't remember what it is. So, supposedly this guy's got it. And, oh, there we go. 1969. Do. Yeah, no. Can't remember. But I know that's the dude that I'm looking for. And I need to get into this one. There we go. Take. Done. Can't get in there. Alrighty. I thought I already did that. I must have lost it when I reloaded. Do that there. Intimidation is increased. Let's see what increases intimidation. Intelligence. Not too intelligent. Increases seduction. Appearance. I need to improve my stealth, so I'm going to improve my stealth this time. Even though I might lose something out. What happened to you? Hold still.
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
Anyway, that's that done.
It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop and I was sucking on it dry.
That is dangerous as fuck for a vampire.
Killed him. I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
The beast took over.
What is that? Why couldn't I stop myself? Why did it feel so right? I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Who are you?
My name is Lily.
Lily, you're the one you told me about.
You know E? How do you know E?
He asked me if I knew anything about Bloodlines.
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Yep, 5 you removed you are, supposedly from Cain of the Antediluvians.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon.
You should go see E. He said he forgives you. He wants to see you.
E doesn't hate me anymore?
No, quite the opposite.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
About tonight?
You couldn't help it. Right. And now I get my ear chewed off by this guy.
Why'd you have to go and let that... Well, mistakes are made from time to time.
There we go.
Some of us might never have been born. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Have a freebie. My compliments. You need more?
Yeah, I need more. No, I don't. Let's go. I don't like pain. Alright. That's that. So I would say that's the end of that chapter. So, seen E, got the boxes, so go back down, see them again, see if I've got any melee weapons. No, I just got a hand. Alright. Start slapping people with it. Caressing it across people's faces. That definitely freaked someone out. It's like, why did you have a disembodied human hand? Oh, dismembered. I don't know. Might be using it all wrong.
Hi. This life's been hard. Thank you.
And
Put my leg back. I'm gonna be getting out of the way soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's like they say, it doesn't matter if you win the game, lose the game, what matters is if you bought it. Alright, so that's that mission done. Now I just gotta go to Foxy Boxes. I'm probably not strong enough for Foxy Boxes. Ooh, let's go with that. Right. There we go. I don't know if I'm exactly ready for this. I might die a few times. There's nothing here, nothing there, nothing there, nothing here. Ports. 10/. This is probably one of the most annoying things to do. You have to input it every single time. My initial observations of the scene indicate that the Canaanites here are both scattered and unorganized. There are 3 individuals of note, but they seem to be involved in some sort of dispute. I shall continue to watch and listen. 10/18/04. These Canaanites are a curious and fragile race. They waste the gift of their immortality on petty schemes and fleshy gain. We will have little problem making the city our own. It seems that my presence here has been noticed by one of the Canaanites, a Nosferatu, I believe they are called. He has entrusted the responsibility of my surveillance to a bumbling mortal fool. I have begun to follow this so-called spy. A small, amusing respite from my usual duties. So he basically just finds it funny to follow him around everywhere. -1. It seems that I have drawn the attention of a newcomer, an agent of the prince. I know very little about this individual, but the agent seems much more resourceful than most Canaanites I have observed. I will prepare myself in the event that our paths cross. The agent to whom I spoke of before has discovered the corpse of Virgil Crumb. An altercation seems imminent. If I do not survive, let my last report state that Santa Monica is ripe for the taking. You will find little resistance if we come here in force. Yeah, you don't know enough about these vampires. Alright. Let's get that fleshy hand out. There we go. And that's that done. Now it's blood heal. Blood heal. Blood heal. And now I've got a nice cult weapon, nice Japanese katana, and a crossbow. I should put the gun away. There we go. Just continue to heal up. And then I've got some blue blood here, which I'll use one. There we go.
Tainted pouch, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let's see who is without sin past the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I mean, treat me like this.
Sometimes it's hard to look in the mirror and see one's mistakes.
I'll take care of everything, as always.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil. Nonsense. She's nothing but. Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica? Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Indeed. Why'd you hate him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Well, can you at least make it so that you got no food from for a bit?
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
You do realize that it's Camarilla that sent me to do this. But anyway, there must be some way.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Alright. Really, what do I have to do? Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Yeah, innuendo up your ass, I get it.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the ocean house this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
Yeah, alright. If that's what it takes to get the job done.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Right. Why does this even try? Huh. Anyway. So that's where I'll end this video for now. This video has gone off probably for a bit long. So you may notice in some of my previous videos, if I do decide to cut this up, that they might just kind of cut short. This is probably where this is literally where I'm ending it. So I'll start another video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Cheers. Alright, starting back where we left off. So we got the ghost, the veil, the overall job, the carnival, and the Regent Riddle. Anyway, so time to go to the house. A few things to pick up. So I've got some money to grab, and nope, can't get in there. Oh, I'm gonna have to try to blood buff, see how I do, because I don't think I've got any other way of increasing my lockpicking. There we go. There we go. So to increase one of my skills. Which one was it that I messed up? Yes, my stealth. Far out. Wasted it. I could have decided not to spend it on that one. And then I would have gotten it and I would have been able to spend it on something else. Damn. Oh well.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta hit downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Yeah. And that's how that one is. And I can't remember, but nothing's here, so return to the new one. That's all you can do with that one.
Hey there, Slick.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing,
Got some
So
information.
what'd you find out about Muddy?
the only girl who's first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Looks like the boards are letting up.
You fled someplace downtown.
Alright then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
No problem, but how about the money promised?
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Cheers.
See you around then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
Yeah. Done. Yep. Apparently way is forward now. So as a Nosferatu, this is literally your only way of getting around. You spend a lot of your time down here. So that's where I've got to go. But I'll just walk over here and show you the map. Oh, so I won't even show that. Okay. So sometimes you can actually see the map of where you are, but this one also is how you get transported around, because as a Nosferatu, you're not really supposed to use the car as much. Occasionally you do, but anyway. So you use this to get around. But anyway. There are specific scenes where you actually do. Oh, that was weird. You know, get dripping around, but it's very rare. Up here. When I was a lot younger, this actually used to scare the shit out of me. Because of that eerie vibe. Take it down, thank you. Hey. Ow.
He's watching.
Ow. Do. Yeah. You go down here? No, nothing happened. Go in here. Yep. Yep. Yeah, got a thing. Do. Nothing here, no. Do. No. Mother or father could have been Ocean House Killer. Yeah, it was Mr. Daddy. Oh. Get to increase my dodge. Do. Can't open that door. Oh. No, it's that way. Ow! Anything in here? No. Nothing in here, nothing in here. Alright. Nothing in here, nothing in there. Nothing in here, nothing in there. Alright. And blue blood. Yeah, it's still going on. Oh, that's the way I came. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. Let's check that out when I come back down. There you go. I didn't actually see that last time, so yeah, I was curious. I didn't need to press that. Oh well. I suppose you can't fight him or something like that. You can only take him out. Yeah, definitely nothing around here, nothing there. I haven't missed anything, as far as I'm aware. So, time to go. I don't think there's anything out here. Let's go this way. From right, it's probably this one, if not the next one over. But either way, it won't matter, it won't be on the surface. Yep, miles right, it's this one.
was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me? Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something? So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you? I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
You know, maybe. No, please calm
She's
down.
always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, that's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
I understand, but I still
Do you
can't give it to
understand
you.
what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you? Fine, you hold on
And
to
then
it.
she immediately switches.
Since you were so willing to
They're really
brave
trying
that
to play
big
you.
spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
What would put us
Do you know
on?
Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk. I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet. I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long. Oh, and there was something about the paintings. Was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun.
Yeah. So the reason I took this mission, and it is a trap, but you gain an experience for it, so it's very worth it to do it just for the experience itself. I'm gonna max humanity, but I won't steal from the charity box. That's just not me. I'll threaten, steal, and all that stuff from this guy and a whole lot of other stuff, but you know.
Sorry.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I'd like to buy
Alright,
some.
here's what we got today.
This has more damage potential, this one has less lethality. So the axe looks like it does more damage. Can't sell the hand. Well, I can sell that, but yeah. Not going to. Sell the ring. Alright. Let's head out. I can dominate him, or tell him. I think I'm pretty certain I can tell him what to do, and get him to open the door for me.
Hey, hey.
Open the door.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Right this way.
And then I think my character's strong enough to do the other option, which is if you don't want to do that, you can come over here and pull these bars out if you're strong enough. It might cost you a blood buff. Right.
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
No thanks, I'll pass. Let's see. I do need blood, but I don't want to pay for it. Got what I could from him. Let's see. Hold on to that. He's no longer there and he's opened that door. But I can also try not from picking this door. No, he's not there. And you have to pull out the knife for this part. So basically it's that telling of story of Abel and Cain. So Cain slays Abel. Cain is cursed by God. Cain makes it. And then he spends that. Ow. There we go. And there's the charity box, but you don't have to do anything to it. Although I did just leave with an axe out. So let's see if I can quickly just go to my fists. Also my fists. Right. Okay, that's done. But that's one of the best ways to do it as a Tremere.